This is your boy Justin from JB Wrestling. Bryce is not here right now, but I just wanted to talk to the masses about a WWE talent that I have great fondness for. His name is Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt, the leader of the Fireflies himself. What a talent. What a talent. Let me talk about his career for starters. First match he ever had, he had a no disqualification match. The first pay-per-view match he ever had, I beg your pardon, he had a no disqualification match with Kane. That was a lackluster match. I would rather have been a one-on-one match, not with the family. But I understand why they did it. But nonetheless, I don't really agree there. But let's get to the meat of his career instead. John Cena versus Wyatt. Wyatt won the first two, lost the third. So in retrospect, it didn't matter. And at WrestleMania 30, nonetheless, bad booking. WrestleMania 31, he wrestled Undertaker. Sure, I grant it, his ankle was hurt, but still, he should have won in my opinion. That would have made him a star instantaneously. Just terrible booking with this guy, and yet doesn't deserve it. Doesn't deserve it. Now, getting on to a storyline idea of mine, and that is Bray Wyatt versus the Authority, Triple H and Stephanie. I have said for years and years and years that he needs to be in a storyline with the authority figures, and the only authority figure that could really get him into the stratosphere where he belongs is Triple H and Stephanie. Now, I had pitched the idea that you film a segment early in a week, per se, at night, and you air it on Monday Night Raw, and you air it at Stamford, Connecticut, outside of Triple H and Stephanie's home. And the phone rings, and nobody answers. Nobody's there. And you do this for about 4 weeks to the next pay-per-view, per se. Maybe you make this one of the big four: Survivor Series, SummerSlam, WrestleMania, Royal Rumble. Maybe you make this one of those. But at the pay-per-view, at the end of it, one of them, Stephanie comes out for a segment. And she asks in a Stephanie-like voice, I know my boy JD doesn't like her. She needs to reinvent herself. I've said that too. I think that would be a good idea. I know Stephanie would probably laugh at it, but that's just a thought. And you have her come out on that pay-per-view, and you have her be real adamant, saying, who is calling my house? And she says it again and again, and the lights go out, and Wyatt appears on the Titantron. And in classical Wyatt fashion, like the man that he is, he laughs and laughs again. And he tells Stephanie, it's a pleasure to meet you, Stephanie. I don't believe that we've been properly introduced. My name is Bray Wyatt. And you have held me back. The machine has held me back. No more. I'm going to make it my mission in life to destroy the machine. And the lights go back out. And they turn back on and Wyatt's in the ring. Stephanie has the microphone and says, "How dare you interrupt me?" Like Stephanie does. She slaps him. He looks at her, doesn't say nothing, grabs her, plants her with his sister Abigail. Speaking of Sister Abigail, I will make another video soon about how to debut her on WWE television. But if WWE was to do that, he would be a made man. And then what you could do is you could have the storyline drag out until like WrestleMania 34, where he fights maybe Hunter as the blow-off match. Make it like Austin versus McMahon in the Attitude Era. If the writers can do it, which I doubt, they need to get Russo back in there. That's the only chance WWE has anymore. And he would be a made man. Just a made man after that, man. The fans would love him. Because the fans want to love him anyway. So it doesn't really matter. They have treated him so bad and he still gets cheers. That should tell people something. He doesn't get booed. He gets cheered when he comes out. JD calls him, I love JD, he's my boy. He knows that. But JD calls him the eater of pins. Tubby Emu calls him the eater of pins too. It's really his fault. No, it isn't. It's WWE. I would say, if WWE continues to treat him like this, let him leave. Just let him go to Lucha Underground or TNA or somewhere. He doesn't deserve this. Vince has a megastar on his hands, ladies and gentlemen. I promise you. And I don't see him getting their act together until they change the writing team. Every stinking one of them, because they all are a bag of hot air, so to speak. They have no idea what the professional wrestling business is. They have no idea how to write storylines. They have no idea to keep people entertained. They have no idea on nothing. They, as my boy JD says, they are garbage. And we have to make a change as wrestling fans. We have to want to make change as wrestling fans. Because they're sinking. WWE is sinking. And the creative genius that Vince McMahon used to be is dead. He's dead. What happened to that Vince McMahon that was doing that promotion for the Attitude Era? Where is that Vince McMahon at? What happened to him? What did he lose that he once had? It's a good question. But we as fans, if we love the WWE like we all do, we cannot stand for this. Until WWE wises up and gives Wyatt the prestige that he deserves, just turn him into a face, man. That's all you have to do. And put him in a feud with Stephanie and Triple H. That's all you have to do. I guarantee you I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. This is your boy, Justin, signing off. And I will be back soon with ideas on how to debut Abigail on television. Take care.